Many people view Alaska as an isolated, cold desert, and its residents as lacking life's essential rudiments. Living in Alaska can be challenging, but it is also rewarding. Did you know that the people living in Alaska enjoy the best quality of air in America? Alaska has no sales or income taxes. For many, living in Alaska is a dream. Some are drawn to the expansive forests and amazing wildlife, while others seek to embrace a slower-paced lifestyle or explore one of the last unexplored territories. However, life in Alaska can be vastly different for those residing there. From getting paid just for living in Alaska to dealing with seasonal affective disorder, this video will explore the rewards and challenges of living in this unique state. Number 1. Alaskans get paid for being Alaskans. Alaska stands out as the only state where its residents are essentially paid for the privilege of living there. Annually, Alaskans receive a dividend check courtesy of the Alaska Permanent Fund Corporation, or APFC, a unique practice sharing the state's prosperity stemming from oil and mineral resources. The average dividend hovers around $1,600, subject to variations based on the fund's performance. Recent years have seen dividends ranging from $900 to $2,000, providing a tangible benefit to residents. Eligibility is tied to specific criteria, including a minimum one-year residency within the calendar year to qualify, establishing a domicile, maintaining a physical presence, and expressing an intention to stay in Alaska indefinitely are prerequisites. Certain disqualifiers exist, such as incarceration or felony convictions within the payment year, or being absent from the state for more than 180 days without an allowable reason. Remarkably, the payment is not age-restricted, encompassing children, adults, and seniors among eligible recipients. Number 2. Alaskans enjoy the best air quality in America. Alaskans take immense pride in the pristine quality of their air and water. Situated in the far north, shielded from the pollution of major cities and industrial zones, Alaska boasts an environment untouched by urban contaminants. Its vast, unspoiled wilderness, coupled with stringent environmental regulations, renders it a true sanctuary for clean air and water. According to the EPA, over 90% of the air quality monitoring sites in Alaska consistently achieve classifications of good or moderate. This exceptional air quality is attributed to the state's geographical isolation, preserving the natural purity of its atmosphere. Beyond geographical advantages, Alaska's commitment to environmental preservation plays a pivotal role in maintaining the cleanliness of its air and water. The state upholds rigorous regulations on pollution and development, reflecting a profound dedication to conservation and sustainable resource management. The Alaska Department of Environmental Conservation, or DEC, reported that more than 90% of the state's surface waters are categorized as either clean or moderately clean, with only a few areas designated as polluted. This steadfast environmental stewardship solidifies Alaska's standing as a guardian of its pristine natural surroundings. Number 3. Alaska has a great sense of community. In the vast expanse of Alaska, a robust sense of community thrives. According to a survey by the Alaska Housing Finance Corporation, nearly 75% of residents express familiarity with their neighbors, fostering a profound communal spirit within their neighborhoods. Despite the geographical enormity of the state, Alaskans share a deep connection and a robust sense of pride in their state. This unity is strengthened by the communal engagement in outdoor activities such as fishing, hunting, and hiking. Beyond outdoor pursuits, various community events and festivals further bind Alaskans together throughout the year. Take, for instance, the long-standing tradition of the Alaska State Fair, dating back to 1936, drawing over 100,000 attendees annually, offering 14 days of music, culinary delights, arts, crafts, exhibits, rides, and more. It also hosts the renowned Giant Cabbage Weigh-Off, where record-breaking cabbages captivate the crowd. From intimate town fairs to grand cultural celebrations, Alaska provides ample opportunities for its residents to unite and revel in the unique qualities that define the state. Another factor contributing to this tight-knit community is the reliance Alaskans place on each other for support in their daily lives, particularly in rural areas. Neighbors often lend a helping hand, whether it's shoveling snow or coordinating carpools. Number 4. No state sales/income tax. In Alaska, the absence of a state sales tax sets it apart from the majority of U.S. states, which typically rely on such taxes to fund government services. Instead, Alaska leans on revenue from taxes on oil and natural gas production. aligning with its historical dependence on natural resource extraction. Established as a state in 1959, Alaska's initial economic focus on fishing, mining, and extractive industries led policymakers to reject a state sales tax, considering it burdensome for businesses and residents. Beyond the absence of a sales tax, Alaska distinguishes itself by not imposing a state income tax, making it one of the few states with such a policy. This means Alaska residents are exempt from state taxes on income earned through wages and other sources. While this lack of a state income tax provides financial relief to residents, it also poses challenges. The state grapples with limited resources for essential programs like education and healthcare, and the absence of an income tax can hinder Alaska's responsiveness to economic downturns or financial challenges. Number 5. Transportation limitations. Navigating Alaska's stunning landscapes comes with its challenges, significantly impacting the experience of a road trip. The state's harsh climate and demanding geography make the construction and upkeep of roads a formidable task, resulting in a scarcity of major highways. Additionally, the unpredictable weather renders some roads impassable, even if they are generally well maintained. While Alaska boasts several significant airports, air travel faces its own set of challenges due to weather conditions. This is particularly evident in smaller towns located in rural areas, where airports may lack continuous staffing and regular maintenance, and runways may be nothing more than a stretch of pavement in an unattended field. The train service in Alaska is limited, serving more as an opportunity to savor the breathtaking scenery than a reliable means of commuting between cities. Furthermore, during the winter, the frequency of train services diminishes, with some lines suspending passenger transportation for extended periods, ranging from weeks to months. Number 6. The darkness and drugs. Living in Alaska comes with its unique challenges, particularly the prolonged periods of darkness that define its winters, and contrast with brief sunny summers. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, Fairbanks, Alaska experiences an average of just 3.5 hours of sunlight daily during winter. The darkness poses safety concerns. The long winters contribute to icy and snowy roads and sidewalks, elevating the risks associated with routine activities. Navigating through the prolonged darkness in Alaska can sometimes feel similar to traversing treacherous terrains, adding an extra layer of complexity to daily life. Beyond the safety concerns, living in Alaska can be a bit sad. We're talking seasonal affective disorder, a type of depression that is related to the challenging seasons. It typically occurs during the fall and winter months, when there is less natural sunlight. Symptoms of SAD can include feelings of sadness, low energy, and difficulty concentrating. One common misconception about SAD is that it only affects people who live in cold climates. However, this is not the case. While SAD is more common in areas with long, dark winters, it can also affect people who live in other parts of the world. One of the most effective treatments for SAD is exposure to bright light. This can help improve mood and alleviate symptoms of depression. And yes, marijuana is legal in the state of Alaska. In 2014, Alaskan voters embraced change through the approval of Ballot Measure 2. This measure marked a significant shift by legalizing the recreational use, possession, and sale of marijuana for adults aged 21 and above. Alaska's pioneering stance came into effect on February 24, 2015, positioning the state as the third in the United States, following Colorado and Washington, to grant legal status to recreational marijuana use. Within the framework of Alaska's marijuana laws, individuals aged 21 or older are granted the freedom to possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana. Additionally, they have the right to cultivate up to 6 plants, of which only 3 can be mature for personal use. Number 7. Relaxed lifestyle. In Alaska, the pace of life, even in urban areas, tends to be more laid back. This might be attributed to the familiarity with unexpected weather changes, where sudden heavy snowfall is not uncommon. While cities in Alaska are adequately equipped, the rural areas present unique challenges that discourage hurried lifestyles. Furthermore, the larger cities in Alaska, despite their size, maintain a sense of community reminiscent of a small town, with the exception of Anchorage, boasting over 300,000 residents. Most cities north don't reach the scale seen farther south. Moreover, many Alaskan residents are driven by a dream rather than the typical hustle and bustle. Their focus isn't solely on the clock or a string of errands, but on relishing life, contributing to an overall more relaxed and laid-back attitude. Have you ever lived in Alaska? Share your experiences with us and explain from your own perspective why life is so different for those residing there. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.